everybody, welcome to some Geoguessr. We're doing a little, I guess meta practice today. We can do some meta practice today. See what's going on here. We just got to search up a little, a meta world. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry. What am I doing? Okay, a meta world. Now, so metas on Geoguessr are very helpful. There's not a lot of like in-your-face metas. We've done some meta practice before on here, and I think we've done this map before, but this is the map that kind of helps you practice some of these metas, see what you're looking for. It's going to be the way the car looks, these roof racks, you know, stuff like that. You know, you can look at foliage, you can look at like license plates and stuff. This map specifically has a lot more to do with like the car or the climate. So these roof racks here, you can tell, only a few cars have this. This climate is kind of like subtropical-ish. Looks like, you know, Central or South America. And there's no rubber inserts in there. And that's all key stuff you got to kind of remember with this. The fun thing about Geoguessr is there's a lot of ways you can play it. I love this game. I love hanging out with people while I talk, to chat and play this game. I love just, you know, interacting. I'm picking things up. I'm practicing it along with y'all because, I mean, you know, we all got to practice. Always got to practice no matter what. But this one right here, because of the roof racks and everything, it's Guatemala. Probably somewhere up here maybe? Not sure exactly where. Okay, a little further out there, but yeah. So Guatemala for sure. Now, when it comes to official coverage, these are all official coverage things. A Spanish-speaking country with roof racks is always going to be Guatemala, except Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic has roof racks with black rubber inserts on the inside, so it looks a little different. And hopefully we get one of those and I can show you guys. We got another roof rack one, but look, see, the climate and the, you know, the area around is very, very different. So that's another one where you can just kind of like, what are we looking at here? You know, I love the landscape here. I think it's very, like, with the snow is on the mountains, it's very pretty. It's a very interesting country that doesn't get a lot of, like, notoriety, I guess, but I think it's a really cool place to just look at. I mean, there's so many rolling hills and mountains and things, but we are over here. I'm not sure exactly where. This is a different kind of area that I haven't seen yet. Maybe somewhere around I kind of want to go here, maybe by the lake. Oh, a little further over. Okay. Whoops. Well, I hate when I do that. I always do stuff like that. Here, get that out of there. All right. Yeah, because if I click anywhere in this vicinity, it brings up actual Google, and it's like, who cares about that? Now, this one's a little weird, a little different. This truck, you're not going to see this really ever, especially if you're playing like Chatguessr or anything like that. These help a lot for Chatguessr, though, because they usually use official coverage maps. You can use whatever you want, but it's typically what I see. But yeah, this car, red, I think it's U.S. Virgin Islands, which is just a really specific thing. That's why it doesn't come up really ever, but yeah, if you ever get the red car with the little roof racks, that's what that is. Now this one we're going to learn together, because I have absolutely no idea what this could be. A lot of the ones on foot, it doesn't really look like it, but traditionally a lot of the ones on foot are like Madagascar. But I don't think this is Madagascar. I don't know. And I can't move, so I'm just going to click it and we'll see where we are together. Never mind, it is Madagascar. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of like footpaths. There's a lot of like national parks and just all kinds of stuff to see in Madagascar. So a lot of times you're not going to be in a city if you get coverage in Madagascar. You're going to be on like trails. You're going to be walking around. You're going to be walking through maybe a village here or there, but mostly it's going to be like this huge freaking, you know, monument or this crazy looking, you know, foresty area. It's really cool. I love looking at Madagascar, you know. They call it the Lost Continent, I think. It's pretty sick. This is the most famous piece of tape in all of Geoguessr. This right here on the roof rack, always Ghana. You don't need anything else. You just know it's Ghana. I mean, that could mean anything. These plates, the direction of the way you're driving on the road, whatever. All you need is that tape, and it's gone. Now, let's go outside of Kamasi and see what's up. A little further south, but you know what? We'll take it. Look at that, good score. See, that's what I like to do with practicing metas. You don't know how often you're going to find them. And I'll tell you what, I practice this pretty often because we do get rounds where, like, things don't make any sense to me. Like, the difference between Australia and South Africa. Sometimes you get just out in the middle of nowhere and it's hard to tell, you know? I'm mostly just showing you this because people ask all the time, like, oh, how do you do this in Geoguessr? Where do you get, you know, how do you practice it? Or what do you practice? And this is it, you know? This is literally what we do. It looks like there's like slight rifting in the sky there. Oh, definitely right here. So this could be either of these two countries right here. I know there's little like telltale signs. Okay, look at the plates. Right here, there's a few different. There's red on that plate, blue on both sides here. Albania has blue on both sides, and I believe red also. So I'm gonna go with Albania. It was nice. You just got to pay attention to everything. This is Rwanda. I don't even need the truck. You know, the black truck is what gives it away usually in Rwanda. But honestly, the street signs in Rwanda are very well, like, described here. Because there's only really coverage in the main city. But, you know, you have, like, these KG, you know, whatever. And the way it looks, it's just very, like, orange dirt and dust. The streets have the black and white marking on the side of them for the most part. So we're definitely in Rwanda. The coverage was added fairly recently, probably like a year old or so. So it's a pretty fairly new coverage. And then check this out. Check out the city streets. They're very well defined and documented. So if you see like KG3, you'll know that's the street. You know what I mean? There's not like the US where it's, oh, here's, you know, Main Street North, Main Street South, Main Street East, Main Street West, you know, 4th Avenue, 4th Street. Like, no, this one, it says KG1, KG2. If it's not KG1 or 2, then it's something else. So KG567 and KG614 is where we're at here. The layout is not fantastic, but it's, you know, it's manageable. So what am I looking for? 567 and 614. Yeah, so there's also KK, there's, let's see, there's KN, there's KG, of course, you know. But I love it. I love the way these streets are laid out and everything. France has notoriously difficult roads to identify, but the US is the one where it's like, you know, it's just insult to injury. Not only does a lot of the US look the same, but you know, then you got the same named cities in each state and the same freaking streets all over the place. All right, so usually these big numbers are like in neighborhoods and stuff, but not always a given. Let's see, there's KG3. We saw that earlier, but I think that was on the house. I think it was like Street 3 on there, but I'm not 100% sure about that. It might be something different. 5, 6, 7. There's 5, 7, 6. You know, dyslexia is a real tough thing to get over when you're doing Geoguessr like this. I'm not going to spend all day looking for this though. I mean, if I find it, great. If I don't, I don't. Who cares? I love 5K'ing stuff though. I love getting very spot on when I can. Also, I know I recorded a lot of Geoguessr stuff before, but I wanted to bring it back because I really do love Geoguessr. And a lot of people love watching Geoguessr, so it's like, you know, I want to do things that are requested too. Definitely want to do things that are requested. I'm also recording this right after a stream, so my eyes are kind of shot, not gonna lie. That's all right, though. You know what? I'll just full send it right down in the middle here, and we'll just hope for the best. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so what are we looking at here? 5, 6, 7, 5, 4, 8. See, I mean, I'm probably like down here around this, but that's still an incredible score. I'll take it. All right, we're on foot again, so this is probably Madagascar again. Definitely looks more like Madagascar than the last location. The last location we got Madagascar for looked kind of like Southeast Asia. You know, I mean, if you told me that was Cambodia, I'd believe you. But that's a weird little dot there. I guess there's a black hole opening up here. A little singularity action. But I'm definitely thinking this is Madagascar. I'm not sure where exactly. I'm going to go down here. Yeah, a little further south this time, and we'll take it. I love it. This one, I'm so glad we got this. Guys, this is Mongolia. This car is always going to be Mongolia. There's another kind of car you get in the city that doesn't have the tent, but it's got, you know, like roof racks with inserts, and it's colorful all over. But look at the landscape of Mongolia. It is so freaking wild. The climate here is insane. It's like a desert, but, you know, it gets cold, it gets hot, like... It's interesting when you see these pictures and right after a rainstorm, there's like flowers and grass that sprouts up for a little bit. So sparsely populated too. It's a huge area country for almost no population. You know, everything's kind of like right here in Ulaanbaatar, and then everything else is just little settlements here and there. But let's see. Usually there's like a gray version and a black version of this thing. I think the black version's more like out this way, but I'm not sure about that. A little to the south, because the gray version's over this way usually. But, I mean, honestly, I have no idea. And by the border, you'll see, like, the other car as well. That, like, not pillow tent car. Oh, what do we got here? All right, so he's right behind. They're going down that side of the road. This, I think, is Senegal. Sometimes Senegal has rifts in the air, like, or like the sky, like Albania had earlier. We drive on this side of the road in Senegal, so right-hand drive and not left-hand, whereas, like, some of the cars look kind of the same as Kenya, but they drive left-hand drive in Kenya, so... Another thing to pick up is what countries drive on what side of the road. So I think we're in Senegal. I'm going to go out here somewhere and see what's up. Oh, the other side of the Gambia. Okay. Got you. Hey, I'll take it though. Good score still. 4,000 range. That's what you want to see. Okay, so let me go out here and then I will go to the world map. Where is it? Classic maps. We'll do like diverse world or something like that, or maybe just world. And yeah, let's just do world, whatever. I'll show you guys. Meta doesn't come up that often, like those meta map ones, but when they do, you know, you can kind of get an idea of what you're looking at here. So, Krankenhaus, that means hospital in German. So I'm wondering now, if this was Switzerland, which it looks kind of like Switzerland, I don't think it's Switzerland, because Switzerland has low cam, and what that means is like we'll be closer down to the road, and like street signs will be kind of towering over. It's a pretty cool wood pile right there. But this is just what I love about Geoguessr. You know, you really get to see all kinds of cool stuff around the world. I love that so much. I don't know. It's probably Austria or Germany. Yeah, because the plates aren't yellow. It's not anything. You know what though? Some snow there. The plates don't really have any blue on them either, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think this is Germany though. And maybe down by Munich or something. We'll see what's up. Where is that? Is that Austria? Okay, yeah, the little Austria close to Switzerland. Still a great score. We knew exactly where we were, just not sure which country we were in exactly. I'm not great with language either. Like, I see some language. That helps a lot with Geoguessr as well. And like I say, we might not nail all these, you know, and we're learning together. I love learning with everybody, and even though people think I make it look easy sometimes, you know, it's not always the case. Forever green landscaping. So we're probably in the US or Canada. 302. Now, that's crazy because it's really close to the area code I used to live in a while ago. Area codes are tough, though. If you don't know them, it's hard to just kind of know exactly where you are. That doesn't really help. I think I'm just gonna full send something over this way. Maybe a Pennsylvania? I don't know. Ah, it was a Delaware. 302, that makes sense. Because Maryland is 301, most of Maryland. 202, I think, is DC. Baltimore, I think, is 401. And then I think maybe part of Delmarva as well. But yeah. Yeah, not bad. Let's take a look over here. Kind of an arid-like place, maybe. We got some evergreen trees all over. It looks a little drier, though. Like the ground, it doesn't look super, you know, moist over here. Where's the sun at? Sun is in the south, it looks like. So we're in the northern hemisphere. It's another little trick you can use most of the time. Sometimes, you know, if you're close to the equator, the sun will kind of shift position or whatever due to the earth, you know, just rotating differently or whatever on its axis a little different. You know, that's what happens with seasons and stuff like that. And so, like, depending on what season you're at, if you're closer, the sun may appear in different parts of the sky. But, you know, if you're convincingly in the north or south, you can tell. We are in the north for sure. This might be like a Mexico situation. Let me see what that sign says. What do we got here? Oh, no, you know what? This is Greece. Yep. I just was looking at the roads. Usually a lot of U.S., North America in general, has this kind of road. But this is Greek right here. So that's why it's like, you know, evergreen trees, but also kind of arid. I'm going to go up here somewhere and see what's up. Oh, it's a little further south by Athens, but hell, I'll take it. I'll take it. Little sign down here. Yeah, this is... Look at this, yellow with no blue on them. Predominantly yellow with no blue is UK. Classic UK right here. Left-hand drive, of course, but we got a lot that we already know what's going on here. Isle of Man in UK has red on the plates. I'm trying to see if there's any red anywhere, because if there is, it's usually a pretty dead giveaway. I'm not seeing anything right now. Looks like just plain yellow. Although, I don't know, some of these cars kind of like, they're playing on my mind a little bit. I'm feeling it. Oh, what the hell? I didn't expect to just like merge into that area. All right, I'm just going to go full send to UK. Let's go maybe a little south of Manchester there. Way up north. Wow, my God. Aberdeen. Okay, see, now that's just it, you know. There's obviously other context clues you could look for and stuff, but I was just going off of plates and kind of quickly full sending these just so we're not like hung up on things too often. Cyrillic on here. Cyrillic script. What else we got? No blue on the plates, so we know we're not in Bulgaria, who uses Cyrillic, but also has that blue on the plate. Could be a Russia. If we have a domain or something, that would help a lot. See, like I say, you know, you can do meta practice all day, but there's not always going to be a meta that stands out the way that map presents it. So there's other maps you can do and other practices you can do and stuff. And we might do some of those later on, but, you know, it just goes to show you that you really can't... You should pay attention to, like, everything that's going on around you, you know what I mean? When you're playing Geoguessr, it helps a lot. And some of those people that do, like, crazy quick ones where they know exactly where they are right away, sometimes they do use a map, like, you know... Sometimes they do use one of those meta maps, which is still very impressive. But, you know, it definitely helps narrow things down a lot. I mean, I can do meta runs real quick. There's the RU for Russia, so we know we're in Russia now. Domains help a lot, too. A lot of countries use domains. Let's see here. Looks like it gets pretty cold here, but not super, super cold. Let's just full send something, you know? Like I said, I don't want to get too hung up on it. I don't think it's anything over here. I think we might be more towards the middle here. All right, a little further over this way than I thought. And look, Russia's so big, you get a tough score based on, you know, just how far away you are. Like, if you're on this side of Russia versus that side, it's almost 0 points. But I'll take it. 18573 is not bad for playing a world map. World maps are always pretty tough, you know, because it just has literally everything official on it. But anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you all. I love you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Probably going to do a couple more GeoGuessrs, and, you know, I might bring it back for a while. It might come and go depending on new functions and features that come up, but, you know, it's always good to hang out on a little chill GeoGuessr. Anyway, guys, have a good one.